Today, I have a challenge for each and every one of us. Today, let's open our hearts to the idea that every challenge that we encounter is an opportunity sent by God for us to lean into Him and be guided by His hand, to be guided by His wisdom, His direction, not our own. An opportunity to experience His unwavering support. In our lives, every single day, we encounter situations that maybe it tests our strength, our courage. Maybe we find ourselves in situations that seem way too difficult to face alone. But the truth is, we are never on our own. God promises us in Isaiah 41:10, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." What a powerful reminder that is. That no matter what, God is right there with us. He's with us in the battle. He's with us in the struggle. He's with us in our victories. He's with us in all of our defeats. He's with you no matter what. That He's right there with us. He's enduring with us. He's giving us the strength to carry on. And in those moments when everything around us seems to be changing, everything's always changing around us. People are changing. The weather's changing. Seasons are changing. Our moods, we can take comfort in knowing that God, who is for us, does not change. Greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. Jesus, yesterday, today, and forever is the same. His love for you has not changed. He loves you. He has plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Psalm 102:27. But you remain the same, and your years will never end. This is our assurance that God can never change. His character and His promises are full of truth, full of life. They can't be changed. He is a man of His word, even when our world seems unstable, even when it feels like our own lives are falling apart, even when it feels like everything around us is falling apart. He remains the same. His promises to you remain the same. You know, every single day, like we all are going through different situations in our life every single day, every new trials, new challenges, just every day it's something new. It's these new situations, new circumstances that we find ourselves in. They're not familiar to us. It's not normal, right? God remains constant. He's unchanging. His unchanging nature is our anchor. Even when everything around you is changing, even though your mood may change, He remains the same. Philippians 4:13, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." You know, whenever you find yourself doubting your abilities, you find yourself doubting situations like, how am I ever going to get through this? You know, that's our flesh. Those are doubts of our flesh. And sometimes we forget, like, Jesus is there with us. He's with us in every situation. And no, we can't do it on our own. And this verse is such a powerful reminder of His strength, His power that's with us. His Spirit is with us always. Through our faith in Jesus, the power that He offers us, it goes beyond any circumstance or situation we might find ourselves in, because He's already overcome the world. The three most powerful words in the Bible: it is finished. He said, it is finished. He is our salvation. Have you ever wondered why you are here on this earth at this specific time in history? I know I have. Like, what is my purpose here? How did I get here? What am I doing here? The Bible is full of these kinds of answers. It is the living word. It will answer these questions that you might be having. It will speak to you and provide the answers to the questions that are in your heart. Acts 17:24-28. The God who made the world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth, and does not live in temples built by human hands. And He is not served by human hands, as if He needed anything. Rather, He Himself gives everyone life and breath and everything else. From one man He made all nations, that they should inhabit the whole earth. And He marked out their appointed times in history and the boundaries of their lands. God did this so that they would seek Him and perhaps reach out for Him and find Him, though He is not far from any one of us. For in Him we live and move and have our being. As some of your own poets have said, We are his offspring. God is always close. He's not somewhere in a distant land. He's involved in every moment of our lives, guiding and supporting us. His plan for your life is far greater than anything that you could ever imagine. We can either choose to go our own way and think that we know what's best for our lives, or we can choose to be led by God, who created us for a specific reason of being here. His purpose for our lives goes far beyond our own understanding. Reflecting on my own life, I can see the countless times that God has been my rock. He was there in times of my life whenever I was completely unaware that he was. I was being my own God, thinking that I knew what was best for my life, thinking as if I was owed this life or something, and that by having this life, by living this life, I was owed all of these things. And the truth of the matter is that we are all so blessed to be experiencing this life right now, to have this opportunity to share this time of history together. You see, I was living completely for self. I was living aimlessly with no direction, no purpose in my life, just doing what felt good to me all the time. No matter how it affected anyone else around me, that's who I was. I did what felt good to me. I just did what I wanted to do all the time, what I thought was best. When we get caught up in difficult seasons of life, we get so caught up, we get so busy that it's easy to forget sometimes when God was there, when he was guiding us and protecting us, even when we didn't know that he was there. He guided us out of those situations that we might have found ourselves in. And if you're in a situation right now, I just want you to know that he's going to guide you out of it. But if we can just stop and remember his past faithfulness, it can help us face today with courage. So starting right now, we can step into life facing any and all challenges with a new perspective. So instead of dreading these challenges, these situations, we can see them as opportunities to witness God's faithfulness, so we can move forward in life, not in fear, but in faith, knowing that we are held by Christ who never changes, the one who empowers us, and the friend who is always with us. Hold on to his promises, and you can walk in the confidence of knowing that you are loved, you are protected, you are strengthened by the Almighty. And spread this message of hope to others. Help in sharing the love and peace that only God can give. Because God is love, and all the love comes from him and only him. I believe in every single one of you guys. I love each and every one of you. I hope you've all had a blessed day today, and don't y'all forget, only way is up.